What happens when you combine trains, spirits, and swords into one? I'll tell you. You get the death of Zelda. That's what you get. Welcome to my review of Zelda Spirit Tracks. So, how do you ruin a perfectly good game like Zelda? Well, first of all, you kill off Zelda. Now, I'll admit, Zelda has died, kind of, in previous games, but here, she's literally dead. And I'm not spoiling anything by telling you this. Both the game footage and the game itself lead up to her death really quickly, and she follows you as a spirit throughout the game, or a ghost, or whatever. I don't know. So, is this game bad? As bad as I predicted? Yes. Yes, it is. This game focuses on you moving a train around the screen. Very, very slowly. Really slowly. Now, the game does do other things. I mean, you do visit dungeons, but most of the game is about the stupid train, and you can't go anywhere except for the tracks. Oh, and don't even get me started on the bad shoo-shoo trains that you'll meet along the way that kill you and force you to restart. The best you can hope to do is stun them and get away from them. You can't even kill them. That's not fair. Now, there are warp points, apparently, but I've not figured out how to activate them yet. And I'm at the 4th level. Now, don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's any more levels than 4 in this game, unless you count the tower as individual levels itself, and I don't. So, basically, the warp points, if ever used, are essentially useless. Plus, the map doesn't tell you where they are, so goodness knows where they are. I'd like to know, because this train is slow. Guess what you get to do with this train? You get to load cargo and drag people along for the ride. Oh, and your passengers, they're really, really fussy. So you better slow that train down even more than it's already slowly enough going to make sure that they're happy. And you better shoot everything that comes on screen, because everything's going to come on screen really, really fast because you have a passenger. This is annoying. Okay, so does the train kill Zelda? Not by itself, no. I can accept that there's a train in Zelda because it's a mythical, spiritual train. I can even accept that the premise of the spirit tracks are linking the tower to all these other realms and protecting the realm from the return of some sort of evil force. What I cannot accept is the actual train play, which is boring, repetitive, pointless, annoying, irritating, and takes up all of the game. And in Phantom Hourglass, you were on that freaking boat for like most of the game, but you had some freedom there. You had a lot of freedom with that boat. I mean, you didn't have to stick a certain course. Additionally, the boat went about as fast as the train does, maybe a little bit faster, it's hard to say, but your warp points got activated a lot sooner, and you could use them from anywhere you wanted. You didn't have to get to a certain area to use them, unlike this game. Gameplay. The gameplay of this game, when you're in the dungeons, is solid. It's Zelda puzzle solving. Not a lot of puzzles, granted, although some of them make you scratch your head. Most of them are pretty easy. The bad guys are pathetically simple. Storyline is solid. I gotta give it credit where credit's due. The storyline is pretty solid. Graphics are about the same as Phantom Hourglass. A little bit more refined. Overall, would I recommend this Zelda game? No. No, I would not. I would not recommend this Zelda game. Now, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna beat this game. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the extra bits that you can get, because that's a lot of work and effort. But, knowing me, I probably will. Also, it is very extremely linear. No more freedom in these Zelda games. My final thought, my final verdict is, this is just as bad as I feared. Actually, it's a little bit worse. But the dungeons do almost make up for it. The variety of items are pretty neat, but they stop using them after a while. It would have been nice for them to continue using the different items in the different dungeons. But like a lot of Zelda games, some of the items are just used for one dungeon and then that's it. So pretty much, you know, this is a Zelda that you could skip. Now, if you were, gonna try to stick this in the timeline, I mean, good luck. Forget about it. After Phantom Hourglass, for sure, I guess. Other than that, I don't even know. There are references that this is a sequel to Phantom Hourglass, but happens years and years later. So, you could make the argument that it is a sequel to Phantom Hourglass. The stylus controls, once you get used to them, are not that bad, but I really wish they would let me use the controller. It's frustrating not to be able to use the actual controller. The stylus was cool once, doing it again was kind of annoying. There is one other feature that I kind of want to mention that I think is kind of neat, but also at the same time I think is kind of dumb, and that is it uses the microphone a lot more. Phantom Hourglass used the microphone once, and this one you're using the microphone a whole lot, which is, it's okay, but just seems kind of superfluous. And plus, if you were to play this in public, you'd constantly be blowing at your DS and people be looking at you. So I don't know about that, but it's pretty much, a game. It has Zelda in the title, and Link's doing stuff. Why the train? Why? I don't know. But, so if I was to put this on my list of where it would go on my list of Zelda games, I would put it above Zelda 2. I like this game better than Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is still way too hard and way too different to be liked above this game. This game has better controls than Zelda 2, better graphics, better storyline. But Zelda 2 is more true to the title. It's more true to being Zelda. This game, you're on a freaking choo-choo train. Alright, I'm done complaining about the train. No, I'm not done complaining about the train. The train is stupid. Why? Why? Well, I really hope that they get off of this trend of using the stylus in the next Zelda game, and I really hope that they return us to the 3D realm on the Wii and give us an actual Zelda game where you're not confined to a boat or a train or any other sort of transportation that doesn't give you freedom. That's all. Bye.